Hey everyone, it's Cinnamon. So before I record the next episode, I wanted to just briefly go over my gear and passive tree to show you the general direction of where I'm going with everything. I had a couple of people ask me about this, so thank you for being interested. I don't always get that many comments, so every little bit makes my day. Anyways, I'm currently level 59. If you're watching my playthrough, this is where I left off in episode 4. So I'll start off by explaining my gem choices. First off, we have Freezing Pulse, which is my main ability. I'm currently using lesser multiple projectiles with it, along with added cold damage, because when you go to tilt it, where is it? The added cold damage actually gives about roughly the same as cold penetration, I would say, because I have lesser multiple projectiles. So when I take it off, get a lot more, but it's 3 times this, so let's say it's 2100, and each of these is multiplied times 3, which I'm not really doing the math here, but I assume it's more than 29%. And then I have item rarity, which who doesn't love more shinies? I mean, 52% is that's a lot in my opinion. Next up we have, where is it? Cold Snap. This I just use for a burst. I don't really use it all that often. I stuck faster casting with it because earlier in the game I did get interrupted with this spell a lot, and it was kind of frustrating. And then I have Cold Penetration because I figured I'd add something else to it, because I either have Cold Pen or faster projectiles, which is kind of useless for this. And then I have Frostbite, which is my Cold Penetration curse. I use this pretty much all the time when I remember. And I have increased area of effect, which is nice to have. And because I am at 97 mana, I wanted to make sure I had... put my auras back on. I wanted to make sure I had just enough for Frostbite, and I can continuously spam Freezing Pulse, which I can do. Lucky me. Then I have Tempest Shield, which is, where is it? Right here. This is mainly for blocking, which, because I'm using a shield, let's go basic, it doesn't matter. I have 36 block with Tempest Shield right now. I want to get some more block talents later on, but that's what I have for now. I originally stuck added lightning damage on it because it's somewhat useful. It does 200 to 300 per block, I'm assuming, which that's pretty nice. And for now I had to take that gem out because I wanted to use Discipline, which instead of giving me just 163, I have so many energy shield based talents that, here, watch this, I'm at 1244, this says 163, when I use it, it gives me 456, which is almost 3 times as much, which is, that's huge. That's like an extra third of my total. So I went with that. And then I have Clarity, which I need more mana regen because I barely have anything, so yeah. And then I have a couple of other gems that I'm not actually using, I'm just leveling them to level them for now. Arctic Breath, and what else do I have? I have Ice Nova. I used to use that early in game, but not that often. Frost Wall I never really used. It's not long enough. It lasts maybe 2 seconds, which meh. Increased critical damage I would like to use in the future on Freezing Pulse, because I want to get some crit talents later on. And this is extremely nice to have. Faster projectiles. I haven't decided whether I want this one or Cold Pen as my 6th gem for Freezing Pulse. Or I guess 5th gem. But I'm still debating these two, one of these two. And yeah, so I'll go ahead and go to my gear now. I have a wand, has lots of spell damage, at least for me. And then it has some increased cast speed, which is always nice. The other two are just kind of worthless. I have this one, which has lots of energy shield. It has block and stun recovery, which is extremely helpful for me, because if you don't have any block and stun recovery, at least with Tempest Shield, or Awareness Shield I guess, in general, you can get locked into the animation and you will have trouble running away, should you need to. So that's why I have that, and because of all the sockets. My shield has intelligence, mana. I kind of need those right now. Has lots of energy shield and has even more block and stun recovery. At 53%. Okay, so gear-wise, I'm at plus 53%. I have 2 passives which give me 50 each, so for another 100. So my amulet, I went all attributes because I need some strength for Tempest Shield. Then I need dex for my green ones. Maximum mana, of course. Mana gen, definitely. Resists are needed. And rarities, nice bonus. My chest plate, more mana, need that. More energy shield, of course. Resistances and block and stun recovery. My ring has some fire resist, has some health, which I don't really need anymore, but it's still nice to have. Mana gain when I kill enemies, it's nice. Mana gen and some more resist. This other ring has a bunch of cold resist, some fire, some all resist, and more life, which I could get something better. My gloves have intelligence, lots of mana when I kill something, and some more rarity. These could be improved, but they'll do for now. The belt has block and stun recovery, has some strength because I need it for Tempest Shield, of course. Armor doesn't really do a whole lot for me. That's like, what, 2%? Yeah. Energy shield and life recovery, right? That's nice. I haven't really found any good belts, really, but that's all I can have. So, and my boots, lots of sockets. Intelligence, mana, energy shield, and resistances, of course. And why am I using 4 health potions? It's because I only have 1 Quicksilver at this point in the game. I haven't found any of the granite flasks, I think they are. And, yeah, I have a bubbling for just a quick boost because puncture is a bitch. And then my 2 and 4 are the faster recovery ones, and my 5th one's just a bigger one, but I don't have anything else to put in it. So, I don't need any mana potions, because I can do this all day, pretty much. So, let's go ahead and go to my passive tree. So, I'm kind of, haven't really decided which way I wanted to go. Well, actually I have now, but before I hadn't. Originally I went up the right side, and I came down here, and I went down here, but I realized that I needed some more defense, so I actually took points out of here. But I have, mana talents. I have a bunch of energy shield, lots and lots of energy shield. I have cold damage, and then I go down here. I need to pick up these 2 because I need those for my different gems. I got some more energy shield cooldown recovery, because this is very nice to have. I got the other one at the very end here. In the future I would like to get Doomcast, because that's critical chance, and that will be very nice with the crit multiplier gem. And in the future I'd also like to go down to here and get all the other crit stuff and all that good stuff, but I can't do that right now. I came down here because I wanted some more mana regen. I kind of needed it. I may get these at some point, I don't know yet. I'll have to see. On the left side I went up the cast speed one. I don't need the crit right now because I have extremely low crit. I got the cold damage. I got exactly just this one because it has the block recovery. And then I went down here, got the dexterity because I needed it. And then I went here because I got the block recovery once again. So I have quite a bit of it. And then I came down here because I'm looking to get this stuff filled out. This has mana regen, which I would like to have in the future. I can use some more mana right now. This has reduced mana cost of skills, and there's elemental damage and some more cold damage and all that good stuff. But I also went up here, and then I went all the way down to this side. This has a bunch of block. It has increased defense from equipped shields, which isn't that much. I can 12% of my block, which is like 12% of 36. It gives me like 4 or something, 4% chance to block spells. It's not that much, but I went for these two because this gives me 30% to my 3 resistances just while holding shield, which is always. So that's a lot. Then I got this because should I ever have armor, it's nice to have. And I have energy shield and I get armor. And then this one on the end was actually extremely good because it has 20% energy shield and it has another 10% to resist. And yeah, basically in the future I'd like to get some more damage talents. I don't think I was going for anything up here. May have looked, but nah. Yeah, this. Alright, so I got disconnected, but I was gonna go for this eventually for some more crit. I may go for this for a bunch of block. 2, 4, 8. I don't know if I'll get those. Energy shield and equip shield, but I want to get some more block. Maybe I'd like to have a bunch of this elemental damage stuff picked up. If I ever have some mana problems in the future, I can go down here and get these mana on kill, or I can get some more percent mana. But yeah, would like to fill out this area too, but that's a long ways away, I think. So yeah, I'm gonna crit, more damage, and some block, and that's what I'm aiming for. So I hope I covered just about everything. If you have any questions that I may have not answered, feel free to ask, and I'll get back to you. So, thanks for watching.